Hey heroes, this is Cody from ComicsDown, and we have a book to review today. So let's get into it. Today we have Invincible Iron Man number 600. So it's an extra thick issue. Yeah. I don't know. Mixed emotions about it. There was some okay things, I guess. I don't know. Let's get into it. First off, let's start off with the cover here. It's a good looking cover, you know. Who did the cover? Let's see that. Cover art, Chris Sponsner. This might be a Bob Layton. No, this is John Romita Jr., I'm pretty sure. Just from the look, it looks like his stuff he's been doing lately. Kind of cartoony looking. But look, we got all kind of these classic armors. I went with just a regular cover. You got Tony back. You got, I mean, look at everybody. Look at everybody. You got everybody. I don't even know who some of these people are. Who are these people? One's Mary Jane. I'm pretty sure that's Mary Jane. That's his mama. You get Riri Williams. Riri Williams. I'm Ironheart. But yeah. So, I mean, it's a beautifully done, printed out cover. Even, you got your classic armors on the back here. You got stealth armor, the Mach 2, Mach 1, Mark 1, Mark. Alright, let's open this thing up. And it's basically talking, it's from the AI, Tony Stark's point of view, and he's explaining to him that that he's everything that embodied Tony Stark, and that all the ego and greatness of mind except for the frailty of body. So AI's cool, right? It's a thing. So this is to the Search for Tony Stark finale. So yeah, basically very long and drawn out boxes talking from the AI's point of view, talking about what's going on with freaking Tony here. Well, to be frank, it's all untested, all unproven, talking about all the stuff that that he did to himself that basically saved his life. When he after Civil War II, and that's what put him in the coma. Basically, his body rebooted on him. Basically, Tony Stark is a robot man now. He's Machine Man, except for out the stretchy arms. And he's been the AI is explaining that Tony's been keeping himself up because Rhodey died. I haven't really been keeping up with Bendis at Iron Man, really. But I could get things here and there. I know Rhodey's dead. Rhodey died. So, of course, I had to bring him back in this issue. But he'd been trying to figure out a way to bring him back, to reboot him like he was rebooted. And he was kind of torn about doing it. He keeps having these discussions with himself. He's like, should I do it? Would he want it? But if there's a chance, I should do it. And eventually he decides he's going to do it because, of course, he's got that God ego, and he's Tony Stark. So he goes ahead and starts doing it. And apparently, when he come back all like a baby. He's like a little baby Tony Stark. He's got like no hair and shit. He looks like, but yeah, and here's the, hey, did you do something weird to shave us? weird and shave us to do it? Sorta. You feel okay? I'm very confused. Are you feeling anything zombie-like? What does feeling zombie-like mean? A sudden craving for brains. I'm having a sudden craving for Atlantic City kettle corn. Yeah, so he knows it's him. He's in the right mind. And so he realizes he's been dead. Yada 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 yada. God, such long dialogues. But then he goes, he's like, I need my hair, Tony. Yeah, he's freaking out because he ain't got his hair. I don't know what it is. They had to like bake him in the fucking suit or something to bring him back. He's like, so they didn't take Rhodes out of his suit after Thanos killed him and like go and bury him. Like, they don't really go into how he created him again or rebooted him. I don't know. It was very, very strange. But now they're both bald and they're bald together. Then it's going in Riri Williams, of course. They have to have Ironheart in it, right? Because she's Ironheart. I don't even know who this fucking Mega Man is right here. Who's Mega Man here? If anybody can tell me who Mega Man is, that would be greatly appreciated. Hell, Riri looks kind of like a black Mega Man. Mega Woman. Oh, God. I hate to be rude, but can you say everything and you just said one more time? Oh yeah. Tony, this page is just basically Tony saying how great Ironheart is and thank you for doing everything. But I'm going to take over again. So Riri goes and meets this secret agent group, spy group, and it's apparently ran by Leonardo da Vinci? Yeah, things are getting weird. So SHIELD's collapsing, and you know where they were kind of setting up Miles Morales to go in, the last Spider-Man book, with Miles in it. They were kind of, poking at, hey, he's going to go and start, work for a spy organization. Well, this is that spy organization. And that Cable works for. So apparently Cable works for Leonardo da Vinci. They got Blade. I think this right here is the Kung Fu guy. God damn it. I can't remember his Fist of Fury. Cheng Jai. I don't know. I forget his name. But they got all these Mega Man people, and they got other suits of armor and stuff, and they got robots to fix things. You gotta have robots. They got a big rack of guns. That's good. I'm pro guns. Of course, Mega Man's got pink hair. But Blade, I do like this interaction with Blade and Riri. She's like, I got a suit on. And Blade fucking takes her to task, oh, yeah, your suit's really gonna help. And, because he's like a freaking martial arts expert, so he, beats the crud out and, does a little training with her. Training. But, yeah. And then it goes into a new story, basically talking about, Tony's long-lost rock star mom. And her Hydra her Hydra daddy that her mom stabbed in the neck and left for dead. So that skeleton crawled on out of the closet. And, they actually have a little moment here, and then out of nowhere, it goes to another story. And I know this is the Hood. He's got his big gold guns. He's shaking. All these villains are here on this yacht trying to basically steal Stark Industries from this dude and force him at gunpoint to sign the papers. And that's when Doom Iron Man comes in, saves the day. And right in the middle of him saving the day, Iron Man shows up, or the real Tony Stark shows up to help. So, and it's kind of blowing his mind why Doom's there. And he's like, why are you doing this? He's like, you're alive? They had a lot of different artists in this book. And, you know, you can tell it just goes from one type of art to the next. I'll read off all the artists here in a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I really don't understand why the Hood like turned into a big beast. See, I should have read a couple stories before this one, but I mean, you know, a nice action scene, a lot of shit going on right now. Like when I'm looking at this, I really don't know what to look at first. I know he's like, now we're being consumed. A dark force matter not cataloged in any of our... this really hurts. Oh, this really hurts. Let me get in there, Stark. I have a present for you. War Machine, Tony Stark, they're just going to town. Basically, the guy that's like trying to take his company is like, thank you for helping. And, you know, Tony's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I thought you were dead. I'm sorry. You know, I'm so sorry. You know, it basically tells him to leave town and never come back. This was fucked up. This scene right here, man. Whatever this dark entity that took over the Hood. Fucking, you know how Doom was all pretty again. You know, he had, you know, good looking face. Apparently, he was using a spell to make himself look good. And right here, Victor, that spell cycle you're using is forbidden to mortals. You're cheating. And boom, he like takes the spell that he was using over his face, you know, the face that he kept under a mask for so many years, and he turns him back to his, you know, ugly Doom self, I guess, or his, you know, misfigured Doom self. But it was that was very, you know, I liked that part of the story. I liked the battle here. That was cool. This part, So, of course, they had to have that boyfriend, you know, this lover spat interrupted. But, like, she just comes in off the street pointing a gun. Excellent question. Hey, Amanda, is this man bothering you? Do you ask every woman? Do you just walk up, you know, to every woman that's like having a conversation with a man, point a gun at the guy and say, "Hey, is this guy bothering you?" Like, I mean, what the hell? And she shoots this guy. And of course, he's a Hydra agent, so he calls down the cavalry. Ba-boom! And she's like, well, okay. And then there's another battle. And all the Mega Man, Riri, and I don't even know where all these Iron Man, these different Iron Armors are coming from. Who the hell is this guy? He's got Hydra colors, so I don't know if this was an ex-Hydra agent or something. This guy's suit kind of looks like Darkhawk, but in Iron Man form. I don't know. It's weird. You got Cable. This is such an unruly... I mean, you got Miles Morales, Riri, Mega Man. I don't even know who this is. I really don't. But, Blade. You got all these weird... Like, what's this one with the freaking wings? It's like a gargoyle. A metal gargoyle. And, of course, he tries to shoot her in the back. And kaboom! And Tony fries the guy. And he's like, so, this is my dad? Not fucking him up whatsoever. He's like, oh, I just fried my dad with a repulsor blast. Oh, you gonna be okay? Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm Tony Stark. Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, this is a big tall armor in the back. And he keeps asking why Doom is wearing Iron Man armor. And he's wanting to know if it's going to be a thing. You know, they keep... So, I don't know if Slot's gonna go that direction. Maybe he's like, hey, kind of on your way out, kind of set up. Like Slot was talking to business, is like, hey, kind of set up. I'm gonna go Doom route, or something. Oh, of course, we had to have Bro Hulk and Miss Marvel, Big Hands Miss Marvel, and female Vision show up. It ain't a party till the Bro Hulk shows up, right? And Tony's like, thank you, Riri. Thank you. Have you guys seen the new Riri armor? I have. It's kind of weird. Alright. And this is a really sad part. It was touching. It touched me. Inappropriately. But, old Doom dragging himself into this little cellar down here. And then 4 panels of, well, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. It's some kind of architecture. I mean, what is this shit? I mean, I see mystical shit happening, but I don't understand what is going on. I do not. And it goes back to Tony. So anyway, this entire place is nuts. I told you, you humans have made sure of it. Oh, it's the AI talking again, but yada yada. AI talks. This was kind of an interesting thing. I did like this kinda. This girl's trying to figure out, needs to talk to the doctor, so Doctor Strange. And apparently, Nightcrawler's working for the new Sorcerer Supreme. And look who the new Doctor Strange is. It's not even it's Dr. Anthony Stark. And look, he's got repulsors and like little robots, mystical robots, I guess, flying around him. He's got an arc reactor around his thing and arc reactor there, and the Eye of Agamotto is in his hand. I don't know, man. Like, this is really weird. The thing I didn't like about this drawing, it's like, just because he's a wizard, does he have to have a fucking ponytail? I guess they were trying to set him apart because, Tony Stark and Doctor Strange look kind of similar. So they're like, put the ponytail. We need the ponytail to tell them apart. But he's like, I'm Dr. Anthony Stark. I'm the new Sorcerer Supreme. How can I help you, young one? Like, what is going on here, man? Definitely weird. That is the future. Farewell, Brian. Farewell. I hope you don't bring this kind of pretentious tripe to Superman. I don't know. I was mixed about it. I give it a half a thumb. I'd give it a half a thumb. I'd give it a freaking, if I was to have to lose a finger in a bet kind of thing, I'd give a half a thumb on it. Like one of them Japanese chopping games. The light. You ever seen the movie where the guy bets him, his lighter doesn't light 3 times, he chop his finger off? Yeah, I don't know. Meh. It was meh. It wasn't that special to me. And for $6, you got a lot of stories in there. You got a lot of story, but it was fucking jumble fucked. It was just here, there, everywhere. I guess they were trying to span the whole. He was just trying to tie up loose ends. I don't know. But to me, it really wasn't tying any loose ends up. It was just, kind of setting up for what's coming up. I don't know. But, like I said, I don't really recommend going out and buying this. There's a reason why I haven't been reading Ironman. I'm going to try a couple issues at Slots and see what he's got to offer. But like I said, Iron Man hasn't been good for a long time. At least 2013. But sub, like, comment, bell, all that good stuff. Patreon someday. But I'd have to have viewers. I need some viewers. Ugh. But once again, heroes, I'm Cody, and this is Comics Down. Have a good evening.